This is day two of our girls' trip, and we were still in Bangkok. Our plan was to stay in Bangkok for 2 days, then travel across the country, and then come back to Bangkok and then fly back to India. So, this is how we had our brunch at our hostel. This is a chicken curry, which is like a white green chicken curry, and they give it with rice. And then I also had Thai milk shake or whatever you call it. It's like a cold drink, but trust me, it was so yummy that throughout the entire trip I was having the same thing. And my friend had a red curry version of the same stuff, but everything was yummy. We were completely full, but then we thought of just going and checking what are the snacks which are there at the counter, which I've already spoken about in my first day's video. So this is rambutan, a fruit which is locally available. We had some tea, some green tea, coffee, and then we started off. The plan of the day was to explore the public transport system, which was very cheap and easy to use, and we wanted to visit the sea life. So, sea life was very easily accessible from our hostel. As I told, our place is like centrally located, and it's very easy to go to all the places in Bangkok from our place. So, we took this metro kind of system that we have in India, and we reached the place. And though it was a little confusing to understand where we have to get down and all, the local people over there helped us a lot, and finally we were there at the destination. Once we got down from there, the mall and the sea life, everything is right opposite to it, and we could have a very good view from the station itself. And we got down and we went there, and there was some kind of events happening in the outdoor, and the sea life is actually inside a mall. So we were like, okay, let's go there and let's just enter that and let's just explore the sea life, and then we'll come back and explore the other stuffs. So we went inside. We were actually enjoying the entire view of the mall. It was so pretty. They had greenery everywhere. They had water fountains. They, when it comes to shops, they have all the, like brands, like how I told about the previous mall that we visited, the Icon Siam. They have high end luxury brand. Do they even have the street shopping kind of experience? So we checked everything, and they told us that you have to go down for the sea life, and this is how we came. So there was the wax museum and the sea life, both of them in the same floor. And you get different kinds of tickets. You can get combination ticket for wax museum and sea life, or you can, there are different combinations, so you can choose whichever you want. So we just went through that and we selected. Trust me, the maximum amount of Thai bahts that we spent were on the entry fees. So most of the places have little higher entry fee, and that is how we spend the entire money. So these were the options that were over there. It's kind of where you can go and experience all different kinds of aquatic lives. They are like big aquariums and other things, a lot of immersive technology and other things they have used, which you can actually enjoy. We as adults, we enjoyed this entire experience so much. There are so many types of fishes and aquatic lives that I have never seen in my life, not even in a picture or a video on YouTube. So we were like very very shocked, and we were actually very excited to see everything. And if you are, imagine if you're traveling to this place with your child, make sure that you definitely include this in your plan, because your child is going to love it a lot. They have variety of activities in which they have the aquariums where you can go and see. If your child is little grown up, or if you like to learn more about it, there is a whole set of information given about each and every life over there. You can read about it, read about the lifestyle, and look at this, it actually looks like a snake. So we were thoroughly enjoying everything. But if you have a child, your child will enjoy it a lot. So this entire sea life have different kinds of things included. So you have the walk-in kind of aquarium where you can go and see all these fishes, you can learn about it. They also have a special place for sharks, which was like one of our favorite. I'll be showing it in the video as we go ahead. So over there you can have like experience with shark, like real close experience with shark, where you can sit in glass boats and you can go through a tank which is filled with different types of sharks. That was also an amazing experience, very scary though, but a very good experience. Then you also have a corner where you can experience the rainforest, so all the animals of rainforest, and they have actually made a setup which resembles a rainforest, so you can experience that. But you know what? Of all the things, our most favorite one was the one with jellyfish. So they had this entire setup with different types of jellyfish, different types of lighting, and everything was so magical that at one point it was very hard to even imagine that it is real life and it's not some kind of animation that we are going through. So if you can see over here, this is the shark tank or whatever you call that I was talking about. So from top, I can just walk through it and I can see that there are different kinds of sharks at the bottom. And we were equally excited by seeing it from top, and then they told that you can go down where you can put on your life jackets, and then you can take the glass boat and you can actually go and see these sharks from a very very closer distance. So we again went through the entire thing. We saw a couple of fishes and other things, and then we decided to go to the shark area. Now remember that this entire thing comes with a very nice layout wherein you have to walk through one, and then it's a very structured plan through which you walk, and then finally you reach the next destination. So after going through the entire thing, we finally reached the place where we were supposed to go and meet the baby sharks, the big sharks. And they also told us that they have some kind of the biggest sharks that are there in Thailand over there, which was like very shocking. And we saw it so close. It was very scary, but then it was a really good experience as well. By the way, these were the fishes that I really wanted to see. The clownfish, they are so cute, and I'm sure that you all will be already knowing because it's there in the famous movie called Finding Nemo. So we were done with that, and the next one was a section with penguins. So they had the entire setup of cold system and everything, and the penguins were nicely enjoying over there, and we enjoyed seeing them. And this was another kind of aquatic lifestyle which was like very very shocking for us, because these were like tiny snakes kind of thing, and they were peeking out of the sand. It looked a little scary, but then just look at the wonder, like how and what kind of things are there underwater which we have never heard of. Seahorses, I'm sure, is something that we all are very fascinated about. So there were also different kinds of seahorses that we got to see. So once we were done with that, now we reached the glass boat thing. So it's like a boat with a bottom of made of glass, a transparent thing. So when you can sit, you can easily see everything. So this is how it looks like. So you need to wear your life jacket, and then you have to hop onto this boat, and there'll be a guide with us, and they'll be taking us through that, and they'll be showing all the shark and telling us about the different types of sharks that are there and so on. As I told, it was very scary because at one point we were thinking ki, what will happen if the glass breaks and we just go drop into the shark tank. But then they told that it's very safe, and then you don't need to worry. And it was indeed a very very nice experience. See that shark?
That one, the biggest shark with this tank is coming. This one is.
Then we were done with that. We came out. We had a couple of more fishes to finish. So we did that. And then, after everything was done, the next section was about rainforests. So let me show you how the entire rainforest looked like. So when you enter into the rainforest, they have given the vibes of a real tropical forest, a real tropical rainforest, in fact. So you can see different kinds of animals which are there. So let me show you what, and the entire setup also looked like as if you are walking through a real rainforest. You can see over here that they have created waterfall, they have made bridge through which you can walk. Overall, it was an amazing experience. So first we started with a section where they showed us about the ants, the entire colony of ants, and slowly we went on to see different kinds of animals that stay in a rainforest. So we were shown all the tiny tiny animals, fishes and other stuffs that stay in a rainforest. There was also a section of snakes where I didn't go because I'm so scared of snakes. But then they also had a screen wherein we could see that how a snake can will be able to see us, like when a snake looks at us, like it looks at you, how will they be able to see us? So it's a very different kind of vision. So finally finished that, we came to the seating corner. In our ticket, we already had refreshments in which they gave us popcorn. There were three types of popcorn, the choice was ours, and then some drinks to pick. Pretty huge one. So we had that, and then again we started walking, saw a couple of cute fishes and other things, experienced the rainforest. See these small animals, they look so cute. Again, a lot of fishes. Trust me, if you're coming here, take a lot of time and come, because it's vast. You can't even imagine that this entire thing is there inside a mall. So you walk around, you have to have energy. If you're bringing tiny ones, get a stroller or get a baby carrier and then you walk. And this was our most favorite one, the jellyfish area. And just see how it looks like. I mean, you enter and then you have different types of jellyfish. And at one point, as I told, it's very hard to even believe that they are real. We will think that they all are animated ones, but they are not. And they have all these, see, look at these tiny, tiny jellyfish. Jellyfishes are like very commonly found in Thailand. So even if when you're visiting the beaches, the local people will always warn you that be careful about the jellyfish, because if you go and touch them, you may get hurt. So again, there were a lot of sharks, the big, big, big sharks, the tiny sharks, and so on. So once you finish seeing all these things, the next one is actually a souvenir shop. So you can go there and you can buy whatever you want. We checked the prices. We felt that it was like little costly, so we didn't take any of these. And we already had plans that we will buy all the souvenirs and other things towards the end of our trip. That is on the last day. So we went through the entire thing. We enjoyed, we saw everything, we explored everything, and then we decided to go to the next stop. So again, within the entire sea life thing only, there was a section where they show us a movie with, like 4D experience and so on. So we watched that, and then we came back to the main mall. We had our first experience of taking a Polaroid photo. We enjoyed a lot, and then finally we thought of going to Chinatown. So Chinatown is again a place in Bangkok which is very, very, very famous for its street food. So you get different varieties of street food, like how you see in videos. They scorpion, baby snakes, and other stuff. So all those things were there. A lot of people, street performers, were also there on the street, and different kinds of varieties of food was there. Fruits were there, drinks were there. A lot of seafood was there. As I told, seafood is like very, very famous. We had a couple of street food, drinks, we were walking around. So when we were in Thailand, we have walked so much that we never felt that we are walking so much. When you're in India and when you have to clock 10K steps every day, it becomes so hard. But over there, you will be so excited to walk around and explore that you'll not even realize how much you have walked in a day. So look at this. I really don't know what it is. And yeah, if you're going there and if you want to talk to people, make sure that you use Google Translator, because I'll see 90% of them don't know how to speak in English and you'll not be able to understand their language. So use a translator for better communication. So this is how the entire Chinatown looks like. It's a huge street filled with different kinds of street food vendors and all on both the sides. So this is how we enjoyed. And there were also a lot of police patrolling and other things to make sure that everything is going fine and there are no traffic rules that are broken and so on. So, yeah, that's how we were exploring. Then, after Chinatown, we decided to go and have our food in a place called Sukhumvit. I don't know whether I'm pronouncing the right one or not, but this is a place again with lot of good restaurants. So we came into one. They have these menus, and luckily they have pictures also given, so it's easy for us to order. Like especially if you're not from that place, you really need to see and understand, read the description, and then we order. So we ordered onion ring, French fries. As always, wherever I've gone, I've ordered their coconut chicken curry, which is like my absolute favorite. So we also ordered like chicken salad and a couple of like mocktails. And with all these the coconut based curry, you'll also get rice with it, a very tiny bowl of rice. So we enjoyed that. There was match playing and there were a lot of street dancers also. So this was right opposite, right outside the restaurant where we were eating, where there was a group of street dancers who were coming and doing so many nice performances, and we enjoyed it so much. Hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see you in day 3 where we are actually traveling out of Bangkok. Bye bye.